Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I just finished writing some poetry in my Kamisato room here. And see, this is where I stay. Just need to stretch the legs a bit this afternoon. Let's just say goodbye to Klee. Oh, okay, little miss. Please don't blow up my place. Yeah, I know you're trying to look innocent there, but we all know you are going to be up to a lot of mischief. I don't want to see fire like here. I don't want to see my entire place cooking. All right, but on a serious note, let's get back to Yoimiya. Uh, as you guys know, I work full time, so I haven't watched any YouTube reactions. I've got no idea what's happening. So I've just been giving her a couple of goes in the trial run just to see how she does. So I'll be giving you sort of my personal opinion as to how she does and whether it might or might not be worth pulling for her. And that said, if you like pulling for any character, if you like the lore, the aesthetics, if you like the gameplay, you can go for them. Pull for them. I think there's with Sayu on the banner and Lily Pichu, the English voice actor of Sayu, it'll be a great banner to pull on. Please support Lily. She's an awesome person. But yeah, with all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get into the actual meat of this discussion. So I think Yoimiya suffers from two very critical components. The first thing is her kit is self-inconsistent and it is not synergistic with other characters. In contrast to someone like Ayaka, which gives you a full kit at Constellation 0, Yoimiya feels very much like she's gated. You will have to pull out for at least C2 to be able to start seeing some real value of her. But it goes further than that. I think her kit is very bare bones. So you get your normal charge attacks, and the moment you press E, you are now infused with Pyro, and you can just do those attacks faster and with a bit of Pyro infused. So I get it, her role is to be a sub DPS. She's supposed to be a single target focus, and then once she's done her single target damage, she pops her Q ability, and then she's supposed to swap off. She marks the enemy, and the idea is that the marked enemy is now attacked by your teammates. Your teammates are now infused with attack percentage from Yoimiya, and then you get all sorts of cute little explosions. My problem is, why would you want any of that when you can literally just have a Bennett? With a Bennett, you press Q, you get 1,000 attack. Once you're in that radius, you can heal yourself, and if you've got any afflictions, well, Bennett cures it. Whether you've got a Hydro or Electro affliction on you, Bennett can cleanse it all. And bless your soul if you've got C6 Bennett, which feels sorry for you, but you can also then infuse your attacks with Pyro, and that's just so much more competitive than Yoimiya. And we can see, of course, Bennett has some great success in a team comp like the national team with Xingshu. So I'm not saying, everything should be around what the national team can do or how easily you can replace their members. But with Mona, Xingshu, some of the Hydro characters, you're not going to be getting the melt reactions at all. Sorry, the vaporized reactions. And the problem is because Yoimiya suffers from what we call ICD, internal cooldown, which means there's like a disjoint between when you can trigger the reactions. They're very delayed. And my personal opinion, with someone like Ayaka and Ganyu, where you've got with Ayaka, when you press your Q, you've got all these wind blades, icicle blades slashing, and because they are slashing very continuously, like 20 over 5 seconds, yes, indeed, Zhongli, this is a place worth exploring. It's my personal maze. But because you've got all these slashes and this rapid fire from Yoimiya, you can actually proc a lot of different melt reactions, which is really nice. Of course, that is in theory, I think, how it should work, but I think in practice it'll be a lot more difficult. I do feel as though Yoimiya is, I think I'm lost. There's the exit. I feel like Yoimiya's kit, in my opinion, is a lot like, she's like a firework. She does a thing like for a very short moment of time and then boop, she goes away. And the awkwardness of her kit, because it's so bare bones and there's not that much that you're really getting out of it, it feels like unless you've got her like at an insane C6R5 level, she's just not going to be very free to play friendly. You would need a couple of constellations with Yoimiya to make it worthwhile, and in my opinion, unless you've got her at C2, it's just going to be an uphill battle. Her kit does feel clunky. yeah, I don't know really what more to say about her. All I can say is if you guys are, if you want to go for it, go for it. But otherwise, please keep playing Ayaka. Support our Cryo Queen. She's awesome. And then wait until Viridin Shogun comes out. I think Ball is going to be an amazing Electro support. And if you start farming now, you will not regret it. And I'm saying that not because I know a couple of leaks, but because I do. And I do think we've got some exciting times coming ahead for us. But that's it, guys. That's my opinion on Yoimiya. Cheers.